Muscles involved in a volleyball spike can be broken up into 4 groups: ankles, knees, shoulder and elbow, and wrist. And hips. In our ankles, we use our soleus, gastrocnemius, and plantaris muscles to push off the ground while jumping. For knee support, we use our quadriceps, our vastus intermedius, rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, and vastus medialis to help us jump off the ground and straighten our leg. In your hips, you'll use your gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. Also, your hamstrings are involved. Bicep femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. These muscles will help you have better and higher jumps. It also will keep your pelvis stable and your hip joints extended and your body aligned. Shoulder flexors include clavicular head of pectoral major, orbital brachialis, and anterior deltoid. Your extensors are your latissimus dorsi and teres major. An example for shoulder extensors is spiking a volleyball. And your triceps support your elbow as you extend your arm towards the ball. Now let's begin on the wrist. You use your flexor retinaculum. Your flexors are carpi radialis, carpi ulnaris, flexor digitorum superflualis. Now I will discuss the different phases in a volleyball spike. Rotation that will happen in the hitting phase will be pelvis rotation, torso rotation, elbow extension is also what they're looking for, and shoulder internal rotation. In your takeoff phase, or your jump, your hips extend, knees flex, ankle plantar flex. In your right arm, your shoulder rotate posterior upwards, and your elbow flexes, and your wrists and phalanges are extended. In your left arm, your shoulder flexes, elbows extend, and fingers extend, and both of these muscles are concentric. In your elbow, your bicep brachii, brachialis, and brachiradialis flex your arm. In your wrist, your flexor carpi radialis and ulnaris extend your hand, and then your external digitorum extend your fingers. In your shoulder, your trapezius and rhomboideus, they rotate your scapula, moving it medial and backwards. Moving on to your left arm in the first phase, in your shoulder, your deltoid and your pex major flex the arm. In your elbow, your tricep brachii extends your arm. At the wrist, the carpi radialis and the ulnaris extend your wrist. In knuckles, the flexor digitorum flexes your fingers. At the knee, the hamstrings flex the leg at the knee. Ankle, the soleus, flexor digitorum, and gastrocs flex the foot. On the second phase, the hitting phase, while hips and knees extend, your right arm abducts and rotates your arm forward, then back down immediately, extending your elbow and wrist and fingers. Left arm abducts and extends shoulder backward, flexes elbow, wrist and fingers are neutral position, muscle actions all are concentric. On your right arm, shoulder pectoris major rotates laterally and forward. Your subscripts rotates medially. Teres major and minor abduct the arm. At your elbow, your tricep brachii extends your arm at the elbow. At the wrist, the flexor carpi radialis and ulnaris flex the wrist. Flexor digitorum flexes your fingers. Your left arm uses the same muscles as your right arm. The only difference is at your wrists and fingers, they stay in a neutral position. Hips, your hamstrings, glutes, and adductor magnus extend back. At your knee, your quadriceps extend the leg. At the ankle, the tibia, anterior and exterior, digiform and longus dorsiflex your foot. Last is the follow-through phase, where your arm extends down and so does your shoulder abducts in your frontal plane as the hitter flows through to complete a hit. You want to make sure that your hitter is going through all the phases and using all the momentum, strength, and muscles to execute a volleyball spike properly.